So this is the Toybox 3D printer. It is an awesome beginner level 3D printer that's specifically aimed at helping kids get into 3D printing. It's super easy to use, really fun for kids, great for beginners, and as the name suggests, it's meant for making small trinkets and toys. So one thing that I love about this printer when I got it is that it came fully assembled. All I had to do is take some styrofoam out and it was ready to go. It was super easy to connect it to Wi-Fi, and then I downloaded the Toybox app, which I have here, and now I'm able to go through and pick some toys to print. So I'm just gonna pick a toy to print just to show you the quality and also to show you the noise that this printer makes. So I'm gonna just go with a 2-minute print. One thing that I like about this 3D printer is that it does print quite efficiently. So a lot of the prints are pretty fast and can show you the quality of the prints here. So I'm gonna print a ring. So it'll start by warming up and then it'll start printing. These are some of the things that I made with this 3D printer. So I made a name tag with my name on it. I really like these chess pieces. You can print the whole set, or you can print one at a time with like a little bit more higher quality. I think this is super useful. Kids will actually get use out of it and it's fun to print. This is a cool feature from the Toybox app. They actually have this design a car, build a car app within the Toybox app. So this was my son's creation. So he's 10 years old. It was super easy for him to go in and create this car and then print it out. He did it within about 5-10 minutes. It didn't require any coding or learning experience beforehand. And then he was able to print out his car. Obviously, I switched the printer filament so that there was a different color for the wheels and a different color for the base, which just makes it look cool, but it was really easy to do. So the app is pretty much where you can pick all the toys. There are some premium toys that require a subscription to pay extra for, but there's lots of toys that are available for free. And you can also use their design studio to create your own 3D creations. I also use Tinkercad. So for example, I designed this 3D keychain using a Tinkercad tutorial, and so I went and downloaded that file and then uploaded it to the Toybox app. And that was pretty easy to do in their app. So now you can hear the sound and the noise of the printer. So it does make some noise. Certainly if you had this going on in a classroom, it might be a little bit distracting. I'm just gonna turn it. Obviously it's probably not the best idea to turn the 3D printer while it's printing, but just to show you that there is this filament holder on the back, and so the spool will hold your 3D print filament. Toybox has its own brand of PLA filament that they call printer food. So I started off by using that, but then I switched to just my regular PLA, and I found that both worked really well. The print bed, so it's not a heated print bed, but it is a flexible print bed, which is really nice. We'll see when this is done that we can pretty easily pull off the design, which is really nice. Safety wise, obviously the nozzle is hot, but it is fairly compact, and as you can see, the print bed gets really close to the nozzle, so it'd be hard for kids to get their fingers in there. But of course, since this is a product that's aimed for children, you should just make sure to always supervise kids who are using it, because this print nozzle gets extremely hot. As well, kids shouldn't be touching the final 3D print until it's cooled. Overall, overall, I'm super happy with this printer. I think it's a lot of fun. My kids got into the app right away. They love just printing out a whole bunch of toys. Is it the best 3D printer to print like useful objects for your house, like spare parts for appliances, shelves, organization things? No, it has a really small print bed. I'm just going to show you compared to my other 3D printer here. So that's the other 3D printer. You can't even see it in the screen because it's so much larger. So compared to my other 3D printer, this is a lot smaller. It can really only print small trinkets or toys. And so it's definitely meant more for printing fun toys for kids, printing little trinkets, little souvenirs. I think it'd be great for a classroom, and it's at a great price point for schools. So just pull off the magnetic bed, so it's magnet here, so it sticks to the bottom easily, and then you use the flexible, you just flex it, and that helps your print to come off, okay? So this I just printed in 2 minutes, a heart-shaped ring, so you can see the quality. I think it's super cute, actually. And so, 2 minutes, and all the students in your class or all the kids could have one of these 3D printed rings. I think that's really fun. My kids love it. Overall, I definitely think this is a great 3D printer, particularly for young kids, and would be perfect for a classroom or after school program where kids are wanting to learn about STEM or other science concepts.